Hey guys, what's going on? We're doing this interview today. I would like to shout out the Virginia Lady Gators, of course, my team, my squad. Got to shout out 𝐕𝖎𝖈 Clique for doing this interview with us. We're going to have a good time. It's about to be super lit.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to 𝐕𝖎𝖈 Clique for having me on today, you know what I'm saying, interviewing, you know, getting my shout out for my fight. And also my team, XCWT Wrestling Traps out in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Only reason I've seen it is because he had put that on Instagram. So I said 𝐕𝖎𝖈
Victory to the world, victory to the clique. It is the Prince of Rhodes here. We are doing a different kind of video today. We're going to be talking to two up-and-coming sports stars. You can just do a coin toss, I guess. What are you guys calling?
Heads.
Tails, baby.
All right, let's do it. So you going first?
Main thing I'm thinking about is me and him getting out of the cage safe, but also me like not showing no mercy and just getting the job done. All right, name's Malik Green, 27. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. I am an amateur MMA fighter. The first ever fight that I saw was 𝐓𝐶 𝐿𝐴 and Tito Ortiz. It was way back in like 2007, 2008. So that really just like, it piqued my interest, and I always said to myself back in like middle school, I would, you know, if I ever got the opportunity, I'd get the opportunity. So my buddy of mine, he got up with this coach. He's an assistant wrestling coach at Booker T High School. His name is 𝐕𝖎𝖈 𝐿𝐴. You know, he's the head coach of XCWT Wrestling Traps, my wrestling coach. And he pretty much, you know, just gave me the tools to elevate my wrestling. Got in my first cage fight September 6th of 2015, and you know, been rocking and rolling ever since then.
What do you believe?
What do I believe? I believe in the Lord. I just value just hard work. Do unto others as you will want done unto you, and just, you know, just be kind. You know what I'm saying? I just try to show everybody love and respect as much as I can. Just a simple man.
Fight early on last month and canceled because they couldn't find you
I just feel it's a part of the game. Stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So I just look ahead and look forward to November 13th, you know, getting ready to throw down with whoever.
So how do you find an opponent for November 13th?
Right now they're still actively looking and really sweating it. I just have to worry about what I gotta do. I let them pick the opponent. I just show up in shape and ready to take out whoever.
Is there anything you are worried about?
Haven't fought since September of 2019. I am a little worried I might have a little bit of ring rust. Just going out there and performing my best like I know I can. I don't want to half-ass it or anything like that. I just want to, you know, do my best, really. The biggest thing with me I have to overcome, period, is I'm my own like biggest critic, allowing myself to let my hands go. It's just something I've been working like more on in my camp. There's always a voice in my head saying I can't do something, but I have to constantly tell myself to shut up. You know, you can do it. Just stop self-doubting. And that really comes from like growing up. I was really shy growing up. Didn't really have a lot of friends. I was just pretty much alone by myself. So that right there just kind of put me in a dark space alone, just not really thinking I was good enough for anybody to do anything. So I just stay prayed up and, you know, just figure out what I can do from there.
What does victory mean to you?
Victory means to me going out there and giving it my all with like no fear in my heart and no doubt in my mind. So it doesn't matter what I win, lose, draw. As long as I know, like at the end of it, that I did everything I could to get the job done, I'm good.
Tell us about your process. How do you get ready?
All right, my process is very simple. I train Monday through Saturday. In the morning, basically waking up before I eat breakfast. I will go on a 2-mile run. In the evenings, I practice, depending on which day I'll have. One day I'll have my boxing day. One day I'll have wrestling, then BJJ, then on the weekend, pretty much Saturday, I just spar. I just try to work out 2 times a day. Sunday, I will work out or give myself a rest depending on how I feel throughout the week. Check my process going into the cage is I'm really just, the main thing I focus on when I'm in the cage is I already know my body is gonna act off my muscle memory. If the fight goes either way, I'm prepared.
What are some long-term and short-term goals outside of fighting?
Right now, a short-term goal of mine is to become a personal trainer. I just pretty much want to, help people get in shape and, feel better about themselves. Be more than a personal trainer, but like a friend that they feel like they can come to, if they don't have anybody else they can go to. Long-term goal is to mainly like put Portsmouth on the map with mixed martial arts. All right, so the event will be November 13th at 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Middle School. You can follow me on social media on Facebook and also Instagram. What?
Don't look at me like that. Chill.
Definitely love. I act in love. Everything I do is in love. All my decisions are based really on logic and love. I feel like that's just part of my higher calling, part of my purpose. To spread that positive energy. So much negative stuff going around, especially in my city. I live in one of the most dangerous cities in the nation. And, it's just so much negativity surrounding us that I'm just trying to, be that light in a dark place, really. My name is Jalen. Growing up was so different, right? So I always played outside with the guys. Even at a young age, I was walking to the rec center, would play football with the guys, play street ball. But once it came time to high school, that football dream was over. Because just as a female, unless you were a kicker, you really wasn't about to play football for the high school. Also, I was 280 in high school, so I was a big girl. Football just kind of wasn't in the stars, is what it seemed like. So fast forward a couple years, I'm a junior in college, and I get this DM, and they're like, hey, we're having tryouts for this football team, you should come try out, blah, 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 right? So I go out, I try out, made the team, and fell all the way back in love. The opportunity that wasn't there before has blossomed, right? I started off semi-pro, played semi-pro for a season, and then I got the opportunity to go pro for a different team. But I turned down the opportunity just because I wanted to continue to focus on my craft, hone in. I'm really big on loyalty, so I stayed with the Gators. Not even 2 months later, the Gators get a phone call, and we get our opportunity to go pro. That was like the biggest blessing in disguise. And now in a couple months, I'll be playing at NFL Pro Bowl in the very first women's NFL women's exhibition match. It's just crazy how far I've come from hopes and dreams and a career path, right, that wasn't there for me before. It's now opening up as a female, to be a female football player. So my process is similar to most athletes. I have a very strict diet, a couple of weeks of shred, then I'll go through a couple of weeks of bulk, trying to put on a little bit of healthy, lean muscle mass. Saturday and Sunday specifically, I'm on the field, so I'm doing heavy field work on the weekend. Throughout the week, super specific. It's either endurance, speed, explosion, terms and things that could translate onto the field. So whenever I'm in the gym, I'm not working out for aesthetics, more so working out for function, working out for strength, working out for speed, just working to get better at my craft.
What's on your mind while you're on the field?
Ooh, on the field, pre-snap, I'm reading that offense because I play defense. I'm an outside linebacker, so I'm reading that offense. I'm looking at the line, looking at the QB, looking at everything that I can see from my position. During the snap, it's war. It's Imagine traveling into the movie 300 like it's war. It's going in, you know. I can't think about what just happened 5 seconds ago. It's reset because I got this much time. I'm battling with another female and we're going head to head, toe to toe combat, hand to hand combat, really. Like it's a war out there on that field. The craziest thing that's ever happened on the field would definitely have to be my first season playing. We're playing the South Carolina team. We're down. I mean, when I say we're down, I don't mean on the board, I mean players. Like, we went down there with maybe 12 girls, so we were already down bad. We got out there, a couple girls got hurt. So at this point in the game, it's fourth quarter, it's like 8 girls on the field. We still playing their full 11, and they're not even beating us. They're up by 1 touchdown, right? So they're not dogging us, right? Even with, 3 players down, I had to use the bathroom. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I get off the field, it's gonna be 7 girls left. My sisters, they might get hurt, you know, because they're gonna continue the game. So I peed myself right there on the field. It was for the cause, you know, we were the underdogs. So I made the play though. So. With that being said, it was automatic beef with that team. We had the opportunity to play the team again this past July in Williamsburg, and I got my revenge, knocked them out. We took that trophy home that day, so super great. So they didn't take us out like that. I'd like to give a big special shout out to my sponsors. My first sponsor, Liberty Bail Bondsman of Virginia. I also like to give a shout out to Miss Carolyn Coker and Miss Candy Allen because they've been doing their thing. I'm also open to new sponsors. A special shout out to my school, Norfolk State, HBCU. You know, they definitely work with me. They work with my schedule. You know, my advisor, my professors, they're definitely there for me and for my goals and for my future. So big shout out to NSU. Also, you can follow me, Instagram, Facebook, everything. It's all that. Come through, come and support. We're having a game in November, the Turkey Bowl. We're playing a North Carolina team. We'll be in Williamsburg, so this will be the last home game of the year. So come through. We're gonna be going up. It's gonna be a function. Ready? Whenever on you. 3, 2, 1.